Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Cyrus Young will be on the mound for the Buccos. What's your take on him, H?
Well, as I was researching this game, getting ready for it, looking at his numbers, opponent is hitting over 300. Over 300. That's just too much offense he's given up against him. So he's got to mix his pitches up. Try to keep hitters off balance if he wants to have any chance of staying in this game and giving his team a chance to win.
Center fielder.
Now at the plate, Lenny Dykes. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Striding into the box, Jim Thome took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting
Schmidt.
hot.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Schmidt, and this is a good looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First pitch on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him. Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he'll hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Matt, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the 2-hitter and the 3-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate, Roy Campanella. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Ready with the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Bell is there for it. And the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Roy Halladay gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Settling in now, Roberto Clemente. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, you know, you look at they split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
A little bouncer. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Third baseman.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Cole Calhoun.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here it comes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Molina gathers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yadi Molina. See all that gold? He's wearing it for a reason. He can frame it, he can catch it, he can call the game. He's got great footwork to make the throws. You better be careful if you lead off first base. He'll stray down there and drill you. He'll get you. He will, I'm telling you. He'll pick you off.
So striding in, Adam Jones. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit.
Well, he had really struggled in this cold streak he's been in right here, so that's a welcome single. He watched his average plummet below 230.
Hazelbaker.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's set. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Roy Halladay, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate. He's
set. Here's the 2-2. in front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Evan Longoria, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Evan Longoria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair. And
this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Cole Calhoun. Talk about aggressive. He will leave his feet to go make a play on anybody. And he can throw the ball, too. I think he has a huge advantage when you put him on the corners, being a left-handed outfielder. He seems to play the angles great.
Stepping up now, David Peralta. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High pop up. Thome is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Travis Darnold. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. Now into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thome. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Lays off. 2-2 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit to first. Oh, a diving stop by Duda. It's there. He got him.
Now batting.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
In now, Mike Schmidt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
Change up low, 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two and one now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Into the box, Joey Gallo. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Chopper foul.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Another try at 2-2. And he got him. to 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today.
Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Cyrus Young.
Stepping in now, Cyrus Young. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Clemente, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball is outside, and it's full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Roy Campanella comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Campanella.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Cole
So stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this goes right past him. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe.
Well, the sun was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises every day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses. Use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes easier said than done, though.
Standing in now, Adam Jones.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1 on its way. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Now the 0-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Peralta is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting slugger Lucas Duda starts out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. No runs, just one hit, and one error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Striding in once again, Evan Longoria. first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And there's ball one. No runs, just one hit and one error in the contest for the Pirates so far. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Now at the plate, Roy Halladay comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Halladay.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Lenny Dykstra, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Jim Thome. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top 1-0. Now in the box, David Peralta. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
No.
Stepping in, Travis Darnold. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Reined in. The second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bouncer down the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. 3-2 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calhoun on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, Mike Schmidt. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Schmidt.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Roy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roy Campanella. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fly ball to straightaway left. Peralta on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Cyrus Young. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch of the at bat on its way, and a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In now, Roberto Clemente. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in once again, Josh Bell. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Clemente rounds third and is digging for the plate. And to score, the runner from second. And a relay to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Stepping in now, David Peralta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That misses. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The next 3-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. Pirates lead it 3-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Cole Calhoun. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Cole Calhoun.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Peralta is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
That is what every hitting coach in the game teaches you to do. Don't ever try and do too much with a pitch. Just use the whole field and go with the pitch wherever you can. Pushes it down the line, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Digging in once again, Adam Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery takes a good curveball at the knees.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at bats. You look back and you go, I gotta get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swing and a line drive. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 2-2 one more time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Standing in now, Jeremy Hazelbaker, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. A play at the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ivan Nova enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Ivan Nova. Pinch
Omar
hitting for
Garcia
Philadelphia.
Parra will come on to
Number 5.
pinch hit here in a big
Omar
spot.
Garcia Parra.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Another look to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And here's a fastball called for strike one. He comes in at 262 on the year. 10 home runs, 27 driven in. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Runners off for second. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Hazelbaker rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Fielder, number 4, Lenny Dykes.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Into the box, Lenny Dykes. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped in the air back behind short. Darnold is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
In now, Jim Thome.
Thome.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The 1-2 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, Mike Schmidt. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 down, runners at first and second. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Back up the middle. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. Phillies on top, 4-3. Jordan Lyles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jordan Lyles.
Ready for another shot now. Travis Darnold. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Travis Darnold.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Calhoun arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Nova.
Jung-Ho Gong will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Jung-Ho Gong.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Lyles comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. That misses. 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
In the air out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They still trail it here 4-3. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Standing in, Roy Campanella. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
1-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta on the move. 1 down.
Now batting,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Down and away, ball 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Ball
3-1 now.
3 balls.
Adam
1
Jones will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Adam
So
Jones.
striding forward now, Adam Jones. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on the curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
The 0-2 pitch on the ground to the left side. There's one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn, and I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here's the 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
2 out with the man at first. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Clemente is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Cam Bedrosian will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jared Saltalamacchia will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in, Lucas Duda, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide. 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Alan Henson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Alan Henson.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. From the stretch. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A 3-run homer for Evan Longoria. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now 6-4.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Up next for the Pirates, left fielder David Peralta.
Into the box now, David Peralta. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Travis Darnold.
So striding in, Travis Darnold. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Thome is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Pirates 6 and the Phillies 4. Alan
please.
Henson is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 37.
Jordan Walden
Alan
takes the ball now in inning number 9,
pitching
looking
for
to
the
close
Pirates.
the door.
Number 52, Jordan Walden.
Digging in the switch
Leading off
hitter,
for the Phillies,
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Catcher.
He'll try and lead
Jared
things off here in
Saltalamacchia.
inning number 9. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here it comes, 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter, and everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Up next for Philadelphia, center
Digging
fielder.
in now, Lenny Dykstra. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Peralta will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman.
So stepping in, Jim Thome. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Foul ball, strike two.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
Schmidt.
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Mike Schmidt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses 2-2. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
6-4 the outcome today. Corey Knebel gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Jordan Walden hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.